We got Boola in the building.
Yo,
man.
what's up? What's going on?
What's good, homie?
I'm chilling. What's happening?
Tell the people what's going on with you, man.
Wow, a lot right now. You know, I'm working on my album. You might know me as a producer, but I'm working on my album right now.
Okay.
As
Well, first,
from a different cloth.
before you go any further, let the people know some of the projects that you worked on already on some of the artists.
Recently, I just like a couple weeks ago via the internet, I dropped a mixtape called Life of a Dynasty. You know, Rockefeller mixtape. I did a lot of records with Rockefeller. So I decided to put out a mixtape, you know, with all the records that was unreleased. Before that, I did a series called Produced by Boola. And I had a bunch of notable artists on there like Neo and Nas and MOP and PD Crack. Just a whole bunch of people. And, you know, before that, like my history, you know, I did a lot of stuff with Rockefeller. I was signed to Rockefeller as a producer. And, you know, that's why I started.
Got you.
What was your biggest record on Rockefeller?
I did a record called If I Was Your Girlfriend with Nicole Ray.
Okay.
I
record right there.
Thanks a lot.
Are you from Philly?
Nah, I'm from New York.
Okay, because I know you a lot of Philly
I get
dudes.
that a lot.
Yeah. I swear. Because I know PD Crack. I remember Boola. You know what I mean? You know how his voice is.
Yeah, that's my boy.
So let me ask you something. Since you was with The Rock when The Rock was kind of shaking
on the decline.
Did you ever meet Jay?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
All right. Now, and Dame and all that. Did you ever see this was going to come? Yeah.
Well, I didn't never see them really around each other. They were cool, but they wasn't like hanging out like they.
Like a Jay and Dame behind the window, you be like, yo, Jay and Dame.
Yeah, exactly. But I can't like right at the end of that. But they wasn't like never hanging around each other.
Wow.
Never. No.
So when you see
like
Jay,
two sides.
All right. So when you seen Jay, it was Brooklyn. Then when you seen
Dame,
it was
people. It was all. Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
Two sides. You know.
So how's it feel to work with Beanie? Was he always wild? Or?
Nah, Beans is cool. He a cool cat, but he's picky with the beats. So I gotta play 1,000 beats for him.
I can see Beans.
Go to the next one.
Yeah, you know what I mean, with the grill, the ice grill.
But I call him while I'm making the beat, let him hear it over the phone. Like we just make records all kind of ways, but he's real picky.
Wow.
So I was wondering how you made this transition into the artist.
Well, I started as an artist years ago when I first, started producing because I needed tracks, and I took a pause from that, but as time progressed, I witnessed Kanye pop off or whatever for being an artist.
Was you around Ye around that time?
Yeah, right.
Well, Ye was signed as a producer too, right?
What'd you say, homie?
Ye was signed as a producer too.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, he was with Rockefeller as well.
Yeah.
But I just witnessed how it progressed his career. So I'm like, damn, I got to do that too because, if you look at the history of producers like Timbalands and Swiss and all these guys are on all the records, and videos and stuff, and I'm like, I got that talent, so I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna bring it back.
I like that.
Let me ask you something. It's a lot of success stories, then there's a lot of unsuccessful stories with producers.
Yeah, of course.
Now, I know Kanye as a producer. And you said you was rapping and you couldn't get you said I'm gonna just do my own beats. How did you start doing beats?
From rapping, I needed tracks for myself. So
where did you jump on a Fruity
Loop?
Nah,
that was years ago. I had an SP 1200.
Wow,
that's where I started, and I just stopped rapping and just really got into the production.
Okay, Kai, you want to ask something?
What's up?
Where do you get your inspiration from when you make beats?
I listen to music that's current. I go to old records and stuff. Or it just come from me. Like, I just start creating from scratch.
Do you find yourself making songs for certain artists, like songs that you feel an artist would sound better on, or do you after I make the track, then I say, oh, someone that sound cool on this or that, you know what I mean? But I never really sit there and make something for somebody,
So with the demise of Rockefeller Records, where did it put you at the time? Like when everything broke up?
When I was with Rockefeller, I had my feet up. Like, I was born with a silver spoon, so it was like I was just cool with that. And then once it broke up, I had to find out, how to do it on my own. You know what I mean? But I just took my time and really developed my sound more and my talent as far as playing keyboards and guitars and stuff. So now we here today.
That's what's up.
So can you talk about the album that you got coming out right now?
Well, it's called Cut From Different Cloth, and it's like I'm going back to that sound of the Rockefeller days or whatever. So it's a lot of hard beats, dope rhymes, and like me being a producer, guys probably don't think I really could do this or whatever. But you know what I mean. So it's gonna be a lot of proving on the album. I'm gonna show you I could do this. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
When can we expect that?
Well, I'm gonna drop it virally, so probably in a couple weeks within a
iTunes and all that.
Nah, just via the internet, like all your favorite blogs or whatever. You know what I mean?
Do you got any big features on there?
Nah, I'm doing it all by myself.
Oh, all by yourself?
I don't want nobody. I'm gonna do it all.
That was what I wanted to know. Actually, I was gonna ask about the features.
Nah, I'm not doing that.
Production from another producer, and if so, who would you like
on my
to?
album?
Oh, is it production on?
No, I'm doing everything.
In the future, could you see yourself working on?
Oh, in the future, of course, but just for this one.
You like? I'm just gonna go on my.
Exactly.
So you all the crazy beats you took them for yourself.
But nah,
because that's the producer. You know what I mean?
That's what I gotta do.
The hot joint, and they like, I'm snatching this one up.
But since I'm working on my album, I'm not even like shopping to no other artists, and I'm just doing all me right now.
Speaking of artists, you have an artist.
I have an artist. Yeah. Her name is Mitsu. Yeah. She's dope. Like
Asian sensation you got over there.
Yeah, she
bring her by sometimes.
Yeah, definitely. Her music is different. It's eclectic, and I spent a lot of time working on her project. So that's what I've been doing. Now I'm working on my stuff, but she's definitely dope.
Does she rap, sing?
It's some wow. It's like she sings, but it's like different. It's not
I think I've seen her perform somewhere.
Conventional singer.